Alright, I'm gonna head towards like the main part of town, which for here is not saying much. It's not a bad town, it's just really small. We'll loop around through the commercial district and then back through the square and then just an overall tour of the town. I'm not going to try to be biased to show just the best or just the worst. Just like I'm driving around is what I'm going to be showing here. Should be fun. I've never done this before. Kind of nice to be able to show off once in a while. Take a ride. Now, we're less than a quarter of a mile away from my house right now. And here are the railroad tracks. So yeah, we hear every single train that comes through. Most of these places around here have been destroyed at least once by trains derailing here. But oddly enough, not the brick building. It's the one building here that's not been damaged by one. Bouncy, bouncy railroad tracks. Camera reset there. Beautiful green car over there I wanted. But they wouldn't sell it to me, so. Our police force here in town has really become kind of Nazi-ish. If you go 1 mile an hour over the speed limit, they'll give you a ticket, and they keep track of it with these little mobile police stations here. As you can see, I am going the speed limit, so you don't have to worry about that. At one point, they had cameras attached to that rigged to a sensor, to where even if there was no policeman around and they saw you going over the speed limit, they'd mail you a speeding ticket, which seemed kind of cheating to me, but well, there you go. Drive out past Walmart, I guess. Show the busiest part of town. This entire town takes up maybe 4 square miles. It's not very big at all. Oh, I'm sorry for the wait. I can't do much about the red lights. But I can take a ride on a red as long as there's no one coming. See, most of the buildings here are from quite a few years ago. Nothing's really new here. All the new stuff they tried to put in kind of went bankrupt. I don't think there's been a new business come to town for the last 5 years. So here it is. This is the main drag of town. The busiest and most heavily. Well, I don't even know the word for it. There's the most businesses right here than any other place in town. And I'd still say there's only probably about 30 or 40 at most. To the left is another tractor supply company out there with their movie theater. Used car lot there in front of you. I've been hit here actually a couple times at this intersection. Not pleasant. Get in this road. Try to avoid the nasty little potholes here. See out there to the left, there's our Walmart. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but yeah, it's over there. It's like the only place in town that ever does good business. Well, besides the food, that is. More gas stations that have shut down, banks that don't do any business. Little strip mall there over to the left. It does decently, but they have about a new business in there every other 6 months, so it's not terribly stable. I want this blue car to the right, though. But again, they won't sell it to me. Bastards. We'll head down here to Waters and loop back, and I'll take you through the town square and down to the educational side of town. Speed limit sign nobody pays attention to. I don't think in the last 5 years I've seen somebody going 35 down this road. It's more common to see them going 55 or 65 down here. If I was heading back to school, I'd just stay on this road and go straight. And it'd take me all the way back up to St. Joseph. But that trip's a little bit long for today, so we'll just hook a right here. Little road that very, very easy to miss unless you're looking for it. And even if you are looking for it, it's easy to miss. Even easier to get rear-ended trying to get onto it. Back in high school, my family and I were part of a road cleanup crew for community service. Not that we'd done anything wrong, we just simply volunteered to keep the roads clean. And this little road right here was our responsibility. And I can say we did a pretty good job. We didn't do it as much as a lot of people would have, but the road is a lot longer walking it than it is driving it. And in Missouri, summers, it's really nasty out here. Plus with all the high grass and fields to the right, a lot of snakes and a lot of other creepy crawlies. But overall, not too bad. Nice little country area out here. Still only about, maybe 3/4 of a mile away from my house. It's all in a big loop. I'll stop it up here at the stop sign and start a new file. I only thought this was going to take 1 or 2 files, but apparently it's going to take probably 3 or 4 to get all this done. But that's okay, I'm having fun. Another dipshit didn't know how to stay on his own side of the road.